On the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Kenrich Williams out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the point. Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
Yeah, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Now Hartenstein. Now here's SGA. A three-pointer, no good. Williams kicks to Simons. Fires from the wing. Jump shot is good.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Williams scanning the floor. Williams inside. Can't hit from in close.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea, creating a bucket? That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Hartenstein. Right side, Williams. Outside for SGA. That three off the mark.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Back to MP. Pass to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the lane. Simons has got his second bucket.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Williams against Williams. Good, nice job down low.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches gotta get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they...
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Gilgeous Alexander puts it up and through.
It's very long, and SGA is so effective around the hoop because of that length.
At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous Alexander and Wallace. Isaiah Joe is out there with Jalen Williams, and it's Williams at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Shot clock at 5. Nailed from three-point land. Simons has got 9 points.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trick.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And this is SBA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Over to the wing. MP against Gilgeous Alexander. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the 76ers had an off game. He only had a few points and did a nice job of spreading the ball around. He's been playing poorly of late, and sometimes those cold streaks are hard to break.
Okay, Allie, thanks so much for that. Now, we haven't seen too many games like that out of him before.
And you know what? I'm thinking we'll see a different guy here tonight. Hard to imagine he'd have back-to-back bad games.
Yeah, I'm guessing he'll rally. He's discouraged with the way he played, but I don't think he'll dwell on it. He knows how to deal with a bit of adversity.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Williams. That one goes. Count it. Williams has got 8 points. 1:43 left to play in the first half. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. Colin Sexton is checked in for MP. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the
41. Chicago. 49.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got MP. Buzelis out there with Williams. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Simons in a 2-guard.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Williams against Williams. Back to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Hartenstein. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to MP. Simons on the wing. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Williams. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago. Takes the 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
3rd straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat. And teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now. Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The kick out to Williams. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me,
Thunder on D, trailing by 5. Simons surveying the D. Back to MP. Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing, and he swishes it right through. And the